Good evening. We're here in Houston with David Witt, who's CIO of Geospace Technologies, and he's been kind enough to do a reference for GuideWire on our license review program. So thank you, David.
You're welcome.
So as you went through this journey of trying to figure out your license agreement with Oracle, were there any driving factors that made you want to go through a license review program?
Yes, most definitely. Geospace Technologies is a high-tech manufacturer in the oil and gas sector. We're a publicly traded company, robust audit requirements, and we have a substantial amount of competitive differentiation built into our ERP system. We are a J.D. Edwards shop, been that way for probably 15 years, before my time. And it makes sense for us to understand from a risk profile our licensing arrangement with Oracle in an in-depth technical fashion. We are actually a relatively independent shop. We have a lot of internal capabilities in terms of development and analysis and that sort of thing from a J.D. Edwards perspective, but we don't really have a competency with respect to understanding the licensing model. We're very fortunate to come across GuideWire. They assisted us substantially in really breaking down and drilling through some pretty old contracts and articulating what our position was, what our risk was, and identified a go-forward mechanism for us to mitigate that. So it was definitely a very positive endeavor, and because of that, we have a much lower risk profile and we're better suited from a competitive enabler perspective.
Excellent, excellent. Was from an overall outcome of the program, were you pleased with the report out, the results, as far as how it was presented to you?
Very pleased. In fact, it was beyond my expectations. The real interesting discovery for me and for the team was the in-depth technical knowledge, the expertise that actually resided within